The High Limit Sprint Car Series, live from the Huset Speedway. We're green.
Fantastic start as they thunder down into turns 1 and 2. Robbie Price gets out on Buddy Kofoid as they go 3 wide, middle of the pack.
Trying to sort out everything from about second on back. The top two have broken away. Robbie Price leads lap 1. Buddy Kofoid second. Reitzel's third. Rico Abreu trying to challenge for fourth.
Abreu to the 4th spot. Brendan Mullen 5th. Oh, big stack up in turn number 2 to bring out the caution now. One on its side.
That was Casey Kane, who just kind of drove over, I think, the left front maybe of Justin Peck, who's got his nose wing knocked off there. Robbie Price on the inside, Buddy Kofoid on the outside of the front row.
Robbie Price brings him down to the green as they race into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Aaron Reitzel. Oh boy, big touch there. Mullen into the wall and upside down. Big trouble in the middle of 1 and 2.
We got all kinds of problems over here. Ryan Timms was spun out sideways, and then Brendan Mullins and Sam Haferteep made heavy contact with each other. And then over here, Goodnow, Cole Macedo, and Ryan Timms all collected each other. Timms half spun in front of the field. So Rico got into the left rear of Mullins, which shot him up the racetrack. And then he bounced right into the path of poor Sam Haferteep. That was a massive collision.
That was a very hard impact.
Robbie Price on it early down the hill. Nice advantage by the time they get to the start-finish line. Green flag back out.
Robbie Price getting out on him now. Rico goes to the top of the racetrack. He'll take the 3rd spot from Aaron Reitzel down the back chute. Rico stays on the high side. Now closing in and sets his sights on Buddy Kofoid.
Rico, the only one up on the high side. He needs some help to get cleaned off. Larson's up there, but he biked through 1 and 2, had both sides
Ryan
off the ground.
Timms, look out!
That was a big one, too.
Well, he did the same thing Larson did. He got in there and got it up on the bike and got it up into the wall. You can see where he cleaned it off there in the middle of the turn. A couple hard hits and bounces. Boy, he's hanging on to her. There he goes. It's on the gas, brings him down to the cone. The green flag waves. Price back to the bottom. Rico goes right back to the top as they work into turn number 4.
You had Kofoid up there as well in the 2nd spot. Now Robbie Price moves up to the high side through 3 and 4. Rico's gotten rolling, though, through 3 and 4. Now crosses Kofoid over. His buddy leaves in the bottom lane. The race for second off 2. Rico again dials up the inside lane. Short slider on Kofoid for the runner-up spot. Buddy turns it back to the inside. Gives him one of his own. Kofoid back to second. Rico back down the hill side by side for P2.
Great battle for P2 as they work into 1 and 2 now. Here comes Kofoid back to challenge again. Rico stays up on the top. Made him brake check a little bit entering turn number 3. Kofoid will take the spot. Rico back to 3rd. 2-lap cars ahead running the same line in 1 and 2. They go to the bottom in 3 and 4, allowing Price to have an open top racetrack off of turn 4. He'll stretch it out a little bit as Rico knocks on the door. He'll try to get the spot back from Kofoid in 2.
Exactly what Robbie Price needs. These two start battling again for second. Kofoid back to the inside. Rico keeps his foot in it, drives around the outside of Kofoid and goes back to the 2nd spot. Buddy's in danger of losing 3rd. Here's Reitzel with a big slider. Kofoid drives around that and holds on to the bottom step of the podium. Oh, trouble right on the front straightaway. Corey Day off the pace. And that is not what Robbie Price wanted to see.
Robbie Price bringing the field high in 3 and 4. Drives across the middle of the green. Rico stays right there with him. 3 car lengths back down to the inside. Your race for the lead. In turn number 2, Rico Abreu takes the top spot.
Robbie Price tried to counter him, not going to get there. Rico Abreu to the lead. Reitzel bobbled, got over the cushion in 1 on that restart, fell out of the top 5. Here's a battle for second. Kofoid to the inside of Robbie Price. He'll take that spot, so Price goes from 1st to 3rd on the restart.
White flag's out, 1 to go.
Buddy Kofoid not close enough. Rico Abreu down the back straightaway. He snookered him on the restarts. It's going to be good enough for his 2nd high limit win of the year. Rico Abreu wins at Huset's over Buddy Kofoid and Robbie Price.